tall dwarvish rune glowing with blue light. Finn obviously immediately translates the rune to cold.
Hey guys, the room's cold.
Uh,
I'll go in the room.
so obviously this rune's keeping the. Does it look like a storage room or does it?
It does. It looks like an old storage room. Uh,
Yeah. I think we found a freezer.
Um, I'll go up to one of these things. What are these things on the side here? They're
just like
beds?
shelves.
Shelves?
Yeah.
Then they're empty.
Yeah,
Uh,
stone slab shelves. There's a couple like blocks of what appear to be like carved ice scattered throughout the room. Um, yeah, there's rime and frost on like every surface of the room in here.
Guys, we could start an ice selling business. Do you know how much ice goes for in Waterdeep? Upwards of dozens of copper.
Uh,
Like, all we gotta do is lug hundreds of gallons of water down into this room, into some molds, let it freeze, and then lug those ice blocks all the way back up to Waterdeep. And I tell you, we will be moderately working class.
I mean, we could maybe
uh,
automate some of our manufacturing process and see if we can't get a um uh what is it, like a bottle of endless water or whatever.
what is the create water spell level? Is that a cantrip or?
It's either first level or a cantrip.
Create and destroy
Uh,
water is not. It's like a third level spell, I
Yeah.
think. But
Oh, is it?
that's
shape
right.
water is a
Shape
cantrip,
water is a cantrip, yeah.
which you can use
So,
to make blocks of ice, which really makes ice effectively worthless.
Zaxxon,
uh,
there's no reason to kill water elementals to do this.
To
Yeah.
answer Zaxon's question, the rune is carved into the wall. So unless you were taking a 10-foot chunk of this ceiling out, I mean, it's an
then
option.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, yeah, you could
look,
definitely.
I have masonry tools and I am an expert in masonry.
The the
So
the
if you
pro.
want to spend, a day or two meticulously carving out this rune and transporting it back up to Waterdeep, where we create like a winter wonderland in one of the like courts or something, and then we charge admission, we can again be moderately working class.
I mean, you have to. Um, I mean, I guess in theory I could learn how to craft runes. I don't know if I can actually.
So it's
What I
just
would have.
carved. It's carved into the ceiling. The only thing that of note of it is that it just happens to be glowing faintly.
Yeah, it's a magical rune. I mean, I'm trying to remember like what's the rules for creating those.
Guys, I have suddenly got the feeling that this rune is innately important to our future missions, and we should explore it in depth.
This is
uh,
this feels exactly as important as the copper vein that we found.
I know, right? So we should probably spend a
Half a
significant
session.
uh, amount of time deciding if we should use this to.
to 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 set up a system where we might will return a slight profit.
Yeah.
Only after a regime change and
Yeah.
Figuring
Look,
out how to actually recreate the rune.
yeah. Look, all I'm saying is like big ice up in Waterdeep ain't gonna take kindly to us infringing on their market.
So what you're saying is I need to start reading Acquisitions Incorporated.
Uh,
I mean, that might be the vibe. The
Look.
vibe where this ends up settling on, anyways.
Uh,
I mean, we could have our ice business, our copper mining business, our tavern. What we need to do is set up a multi-layered corporation and a holding company.
yeah, to make sure we are absolved of liability.
Morgan can set you up properly with a holding company.
Yeah.
It's got past there.
Uh,
Uh,
Hey, you guys.
Look, yeah. The Ice Harvesting
gonna-
Guild is probably gonna attempt to push us out. But if we hold strong and kill 30 to 40% of their members, they'll fold.
Hope it's another teleporter. Is this
Oh.
all the map is?
Which way are you? East?
There is more of the map. You just have to work your way around to it. Sorry, my maps were not perfect vivisections, if you will.
Um,
yeah, we just gotta go. Oh, okay.
Sneaky, sneaky hallway.
Okay, where are we on the big map?
I feel like
Okay.
You would know that you are just north of
yeah. I was gonna say we're getting
what's her
awfully
face,
close.
Nadia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're pretty close to Nadi. Oh, I found
there's
you.
another teleporter now. Are we? There was nothing else. Were there any secret doors? Did we pass by any secret doors?
You didn't pass by any secret doors. It's just a long hallway at the top edge of this map.
Yeah, if we go north, we go into
Yeah, there are portions of some of these maps where you'll just end up in a hallway because of the way I had to cut them.
That's fine. I just. I just wanted to make sure we weren't missing something.
You're in another. Oh shit! No, don't! You're not supposed to be able to go that way.
Okay.
That's.
I was gonna say
oh,
this
crap.
hallway. This hallway looks too wide.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Don't go back over the teleporter. Let me move your tokens through the walls
Okay.
because I just
Okay.
teleported Haleth back to the other map on accident. I forgot to put a wall there.
Okay.
Oh no, there is a wall there. It's just the way it teleported you guys through.
It teleported us onto the wrong side of the wall.
Yeah. You can go back and
Yeah.
grab Aleth real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally teleported you. Oh, I did it again. Back and get Haleth again.
It's another teleporter, you guys. Let's not do the teleporter just yet.
Yeah. Let's go north.
Another one. Sorry.
And there's another teleporter.
Yeah.
Uh, it's like that level in Pokemon.
North or south, your choice.
Yeah, which
Good news, with just one third level spell, I can create 225 pounds of ice.
Ooh. What's that go for on the open market in Waterdeep?
Silver?
Sounds like a good investment to me. I mean, you'd only have to cast that about, let's see, 100.
if we go north,
About 1,000 times, not assuming component costs to make back the money to learn that spell. For me to learn that spell.
we'll end up in the section of the map that was east of the market.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if we go south, we're gonna run into
Nadia.
Nadia
Whoever
pretty
that
quick.
is.
Yeah. A
I don't
person
know
we
who
may or
Nadia
may
is.
not be killing.
Oh, was okay. She was one of the ones that
Yeah.
what's his face wanted us to kill.
Yep.
Yeah, the
So there's a little bit more we can there's a little bit more we could explore north without running into anybody that we may have to make a decision about killing
yeah.
if we want to go north.
Yeah, I think north is probably the way to go.
It's not about that, Zaxxon.
Yep.
It's about we never really resolved whether we're actually gonna follow through on the whole
Kill, not
killing
kill.
Yeah, for the for the blatantly
I mean,
evil
And
drow.
if we make another decision about killing and not killing someone without Sitka here, she's gonna have an aneurysm.
I feel like I was more on the I want to swindle this guy boat as opposed to
Yeah.
yeah, let's do his murders.
Yeah, I mean, then they're
Yeah,
not
so was
exactly
I.
nice. That's where I was too, honestly. I mean, they're not exactly nice guys, and we might have to end up killing them anyways.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But
Yeah, I'm not saying that but I don't think we necessarily have to kill them because he's told us to.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, let's go north. Let's go north. Let's. I'm doing it. Jumping through the teleporter.
okay, following you.
Hi ho, Silver.
Uh,
Am I the only one in a black void?
Yeah,
No.
We seem to have
Uh,
teleported in the middle of a black hole.
That hallway actually wasn't over annihilation. We're all dead now.
yeah, it's. I don't know why it's doing that to you guys.
Oh, hey, we're not. We're in a hallway now. This is much better. I feel like I was just accidentally teleported into a massive rock.
Splitting headache.
You guys want to go through this tunnel?
Yeah. Let's go through the tunnel. We'll probably run into something that wants to kill us.
Wouldn't be the yawning portal.
Let's see.
Anything cool in these piles?
Making your way into these rooms, you see, crumbling stone and old stone work tables and shelves that have a number of like rusty dwarven anvils, whetstones, tongs, hammers, chisels, essentially tools that Finn would be very familiar with.
Guys, it's a workshop. Oh my god, we've got our very own workshop.
As you come around the corner on the far end
We
there,
can sharpen our weapons. We can we can pound metal. We can bend metal. It's amazing.
at the far end of this hallway, embedded in the wall at the end of the uh, the hall here, is an archway, um, not quite carved into the wall, but seems as if it was made to be like a portion of the wall, right here.
Right there. Oh, okay, down there. Is it similar to that archway? Oh, okay.
It
That
is.
we ran into before.
It is similar, yes.
Yeah.
You think it's like a portal or something? Or what are you thinking?
Well, yeah. I mean, we found it was in the room where we found Haleth, right? Oh, I'm trying to remember.
Trying to remember where it was.
I think it was near there, if not there. With
As you approach, though, you hear a familiar voice echo through your skulls.
oh, the okay. That was when we were down by this weird snake, ah, snake statues. Yeah. Can I just want to examine the arch and see if I can figure out what its purpose is. I don't know exactly how I would do that,
Give me an Arcana check. Just upon visual inspection, the keystone of the arch has the image of a dead tree carved into it.
but okay.
Um, yeah, with that, you have heard. I'm going to say just in the fact of the sheer number of spell books that you guys have collected, um, and the reading that you have spent time doing, and the research that Morgan would have done anyways, um, you're pretty sure that this is a teleportation arch.
Uh,
How you would activate it, or if you should activate it, you're not sure. And where it goes to, you don't know. But
Rotation.
Well, I mean, we know the answer to some of those questions. Should we activate it? Absolutely. Um, I mean, that's really it.
I mean,
I'll have to figure out what we need to do.
there's a very creepy voice telling us not to activate the portal.
Yeah,
So,
but what is that voice now?
it's probably trying to hide its gold from us.
I was going to say, yeah, secrets. Probably something really cool.
I love you guys.
Okay.
Running your
I'll
fingers
do
over
it.
the archway looking for a loose part. No, the only thing that seems to be of any note is the actual keystone itself with the carving of the dead tree. It is firmly embedded in the wall, and the arch itself. Um, but yeah, no loose compartments or anything like that. Is there any wood nearby? There are like the wood halves of the tools on some of the tables. Some of the hammers and other tools have wooden halves on them. Yeah, does Morgan have a staff?
Uh, I have. I
Yes,
picked.
Morgan
I
does have a quarterstaff.
Yeah, I picked up that quota staff from somebody we found dead on the. Yeah.
Zaxxon, don't you have a wand too? I feel like
Yeah.
somebody's got a wand.
He's got like a wand of secrets. Yeah.
Yeah. That doesn't appear to be made out of wood, though.
I mean, just let's see. What do I got? I hand the.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. Give me just a moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Um, um, Alrighty. Zaxxon, I need you to actually, as you rub the wood on the tree insignia, um, a rune suddenly flashes to life on the keystone. Um, I need. It's just Zaxxon. Uh, yeah, the rune flashes to life, and like within the arch itself, uh, you see a ripple appear, almost like when you're looking down the street on a hot day, where the air kind of ripples with the heat. And you can see through the ripple the faint um, kind of visage of what appears to be a swamp on the other side. As it all kind of comes to life and everything like that. That same voice calls out again.
Right now or ever?
Right now. It's the Kenku FM bot. You can turn her volume, turn its volume up.
Yeah, I had to turn its volume up to almost 200% to hear something. Which is odd, because normally I have it down around like 70.
Turn back. You are not prepared for the danger that lies ahead.
I feel like it's specifically telling us that because we're actually ready and it's a test
You know,
of whether or not we believe in ourselves.
my first thought was, oh man, maybe we should turn around. This voice says don't go here. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, why am I listening to this voice?
Right? What did this voice ever do for me?
I mean, should we really be trusting random voices in the hallway that we don't know where they're coming from?
So, all very good points.
Did we actually
What
turn
if
back the last time we heard this voice, or did we just reach the end of the corridor and have nowhere else to go? I can't remember.
I feel like we listened to it the last time. We didn't push our way through. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was. We were like 1/6 as strong as we are now. Oh, no, I worded that wrong.
are you trying to say we were level 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
It was. Was that like our first time in. That might have been our first time, first session in the maze.
Mm. Is there anything? Can I do like an investigation or perception or something? Is there anything indicating from what's in this room that would give us a hint of what's beyond the portal? Any runes? Any like I don't know, live, laugh, love poster hanging on the wall?
Um, no, I don't think so. Of the arches that you've seen thus far, they seem to be somewhat randomly placed. They have been in out of the way locations thus far.
Yeah, it's been. Is this only the second or the third one we've seen?
I can't recall off the top of my head, actually.
Okay. So did Saxon's tours disappear through the portal?
No,
They're ju-
nothing. Nothing went through the portal. It came to life. Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry. Um, Throwing the tool through the portal, it clambers against the back wall and falls to the floor.
I mean, last time I walked underneath one of these altars, it didn't do anything.
Hmm. There's nothing. Man, if we'd only brought one of those goblins with us, we could use them as a guinea pig. Who wants to go through the portal with a rope tied to them?
As Finnegan says that, Lostwind just jumps to the teleporter.
I was just waiting for somebody to do that.
He's like, I'm done waiting for you guys.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw as you jump through.
Let's hit that one with. Let's hit that one with some inspiration.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's a little better.
As you jump through, you feel your entire body racked with pain. Only way you can describe it is it being comparable to spending the entire day in battle, and that just kind of fatigue that would settle in over you once the kind of um, uh, the adrenaline wears off and everything like that. You are now vulnerable to all damage, and you have a -2 penalty to death saves for 24 hours.
Cool.
I don't know if I have. Let me see if I actually have the map ready. Probably don't. It's taking you. 3B. I actually have 3B ready. To have to end it there tonight. Second. At least show you what you see as you jump through, I think. It is the right one. Okay. Well, I can show you where you ended up. As you pass through the gate, you find yourself standing on the opposite side of an arch. I hope you have light. Yes, you do. You find yourself standing on the opposite side of the arch. The wavering kind of appearance of your companion still standing on the other side. You are in a relatively square room. There's a wood trestle table lying on its side in the middle of the room, an iron chandelier with like melted wax candles suspended from the rafters above, and there is a stove in the northeast corner with the corpse of a dead halfling in leather armor, his face like frozen in a mask of horror. There are two doors leaving this room. Each one of them is barricaded from within.
Okay. Can I like talk to the people through the portal?
If you make the attempt, they can't hear anything. They can just like everything that they're doing and everything that you're doing seems to be on like a delay, and it like skips frames, if you will. Like it's like you just see like almost like a freeze frame kind of playthrough of what's actually happening on the other side. So like if you were to walk around the room, like you would just kind of like be teleporting around the room to their view.
Mm-hmm. I don't want to go off on my own here. Especially if I feel as bad as you say I do. I mean, I'll listen to the doors. Is there anything? If I get my ear up next to the door, do I hear anything? Either door?
You hear, I would say, the sounds of wilderness.
Wilderness. And is there anything cool on the halfling or any of the other stuff in here?
There is I mean, his armor is salvageable, but it's halfling sized. He has a burnt torch stub in one hand and a silvered short sword in the other. His pack is full of spoiled rations. There are 5 extra torches in there, and then there's a small pouch with 4 gold.
Well, I'm definitely taking his pouch. Doesn't need that. And what happens if I go back through the portal? Let me grab a sword I'm gonna go ahead and grab a sword, and we're gonna jump back through the portal. What happens? What happens now?
Jumping back through the portal, the rune above on the keystone on both sides of the portal has faded. The kind of Ripley image is still there. As you walk through the portal, you find yourself standing back in the room with your companions.
Hey guys, back.
So, was it super dangerous, like the lady said?
I don't know. I mean, it made me feel like garbage. Um, Definitely don't feel good.
Hmm.
And it was just a room. There was a dead halfling. The walls were barricaded. The doors were barricaded. And I didn't explore any more than that. It was just like a small, I don't know, maybe like 20 by 20 room. It's like not much in there. Might want to wait to go down to go back through there. The active teleporting sucks a lot. I don't know what else we want. We should definitely come back here later. There's probably something cool there.
Yes,
Bookmark
let's
it,
bookmark it.
Oh, okay. Bookmark it and come back later. Of course you do. You want to seduce the gang leader.
And wrap it up there with his return.
Sorry, guys. I was getting
Someone had
impatient
to do
with
it.
your-
It was
Yeah,
going to
I
happen
know.
eventually. One of us was going to do it. See, that doesn't look very dangerous. I don't know what the lady was talking about. I mean,
I know, no, nothing like finding yourself in a room where the walls are barricaded from the inside.
Mhm.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how many rooms have we found like that so far in this? None of them killed us yet.
It's true. You make a great point.
I just realized the baby's not here. I can talk.
Oh man.
I can't believe you're still awake.
Yeah.
Me? Oh yeah, no, I'm definitely. My head is foggy. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
Oh, it's like, why would I? Of course, I'm awake. We work nights.
I didn't realize that we were playing tonight, and I was like kind of sleepy. So normally around 8:30, I like start my evening routine. I eat melatonin gummy, and I usually eat an edible. And so tonight about 7:45, because I was like I was feeling tired. I was like, oh, I'll go to bed early. I ate my melatonin gummy, ate my edible, and now it's midnight.
And now you've been fighting that sleepiness.
Yeah, no, I definitely. It's like
It's like you took a Quaalude.
Yeah.
oh no, I
Between
don't.
the
Yeah, I'm
Wolf
definitely.
Wall Street people here.
I just watched that not too long ago.
Such a good movie.
It really is. It was. I didn't really know anything about it the first time I watched it, and it blew my mind how funny it was.
Yeah. I genuinely like that's the movie that Leonardo DiCaprio should have gotten an Oscar for, not fucking.
This way we become the underwriter.
It was our next big move. Find
I
two
laughed out loud twice watching The Revenant. When he falls off the cliff.